Then I double click this analysis tool, yeah, and you can see that this is the layer that I'm using. And for you to change it into raster, you need to use the data of the height, which is in bahasa called tinggi, height. Yeah? So I click height, and then I choose which folder that I want to save it. So this one, for example, raster, and I click save. Okay, others are all optional. Then I click OK. Remember to change this field, yeah, because they will compute the contour in terms of the height to change it into raster. Don't forget to change this, yeah. You just go to this field, right? You don't have to right click. You just click on this field. There's an arrow here, and change it into this height, yeah. So once you've set everything and click OK, and then this is your output, then you run the analysis. Okay, let's see whether it's working or not. Okay, it's completed. Then you close. So this is the analysis. Then you right click on this output and you add to display. So you can see that this is the raster data of contour just now. Okay, and you can see as well, these are the points that I created all around Kuala Lumpur for me to run my view shade analysis. Okay, that's the first step. Now, the second step here, after I convert the contour data to raster, then I will go to Spatial Analyst tool under Up Toolbox here. Under Spatial Analyst tool, you go to Surface. Under Surface, there is a View Shade Analysis here. So what I'm going to do, I click View Shade, I drag and drop here. Okay, so this is my View Shade Analysis. Then I link the raster data to this View Shade Analysis, and I choose it as my input raster. And then I double click here. Okay, this is my input raster. Then next, it asks me which layer is my input point as the observer feature. Remember, we're going to use this viewpoint, yeah, as the observer point. So what I'm going to do, I can click, drag and drop on my model builder here, okay, of this data. Then I link this to my view shade. This become as my input point. Understand? Yeah? Then I'll double click and check. So I have my raster and I have my viewpoint here, which is this point. Okay? Now where I want to save it, I save it here and I name it as result, for example, yeah? And I save it. Okay? Then others are optional. Once I've done it, okay, I click OK. So this is my model builder. Okay, I have the raster data and I have the point data. So once done, I run the analysis. See whether it's working or not. So it's completed. I close it. Okay. So once done, I right click on the results and I add to display. And this is my view shade analysis, where it tells me that the pink color are the area are not visible from the points here, and the green area are the area that are visible from the points, and this visible and not visible area are based on this elevation. See, okay, are based on this elevation. Understand? Because this is a lower area, so from this point you can view this area. However, okay, if you are looking towards at the back here, this area are not visible because probably this is a higher area, and some of the area here are also not visible, and this is how they compute the view shade analysis. But this area which is higher than this point is visible. This area are lower than this point is not visible. So this is view shade analysis. When you use, you might want to use this view shade analysis for you to run your visual analysis. But this visual analysis is showing you where are the visible and where are the not visible area based on the contour, based on the elevation. And this is the model analysis that I created. So I save it to graphic. I change it to JPEG. I name it to here and I save it under my desktop, for example. Yeah. So this is my model 02, for example. I save it and then I can put on my next slide of my second model, and this is my second model of my view shade analysis. This is the model look like. Okay. Any question? Any question? Any question?
No, Doctor.
All right.
Can we try?
Okay. You want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you time, maybe 10 to 15 minutes for you to try. Okay.
Okay.
All right.